Good morning, I'm Kay Gregory and this is your morning news fix for Thursday the 14th of December. In this update, the economy is forecast to grow again, but only just. Stats NZ will release the September quarter GDP figures later this morning. Gross domestic product rose 0.9% in the June quarter. ASB chief economist Nick Tuffley says they're predicting a minor 0.2% increase. He says recent indicators are pointing to flat growth.
It's a pretty mixed bag. So the agriculture sector looks like it's had a tough time. That's flowed through to the manufacturing, processing, construction looks pretty flat.
The existence of fair pay agreement laws in New Zealand hang by a thread. The new government rushed under urgency to repeal the legislation last night, but had to stop at midnight in the middle of the final reading. Workplace Relations Minister Brooke Van Velden says her intent is to stop all workforce bargaining happening under the laws immediately.
Fair pay agreements were never about fairness. They forced a minority of union workers' views on all affected workers and businesses.
Labour's Phil Twyford questioned Van Velden over her claims this will create more flexibility for businesses.
Is it the flexibility for employers to lay down conditions and rates of pay to new workers that they take or leave?
Wellington's harbour master's concerned about safety. Now 2 new Cook Strait mega ferries won't be delivered. The government shut down a funding request from Kiwi Rail for an additional $1.47 billion to build portside infrastructure for the ships. It blew the total cost out to around $3 billion. But Grant Nalders says the longer ships are maintained, the more expensive it gets.
The current ferry fleet we have are an ageing fleet. There are reliability issues, which we saw last year.
Last year, the Inter-Islanders Kaitaki lost power with hundreds on board. It began to drift towards Wellington's rocky south coast. Cheaper fruit and vegetables are the biggest contributor to falling food prices. Statistics New Zealand figures reveal food prices fell 0.2% in November, with fruit and veggies down 3.4%. It's the only food group to have fallen noticeably other than meat, poultry and fish by an incremental 0.1%. Countries have called for a global move away from fossil fuels, the first deal of its kind. Nearly 200 countries have agreed to the deal at the COP28 summit in Dubai. COP President Sultan Al Jaber says it's historic.
Together, we have confronted realities and we have set the world in the right direction.
An investigation will begin this morning into the cause of a significant fire in the Hamilton suburb of Te Rapa. The blaze broke out at a boat storage building around 5:30 yesterday. To sport, in Japan have appointed Eddie Jones as rugby coach from the 1st of January, ending weeks of speculation. He previously held the job from 2012 to 2015. Shane van Gisbergen's team Trackhouse have announced he'll compete full-time in the NASCAR second-tier Xfinity Series next year, as well as entering 7 top-level races. And shock in Netball Australia's upper echelons with Chief Executive Callie Ryan's decision to resign after resolving a long-standing contractual dispute with the Players Association. I'm Kay Gregory and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.